super good.
Nigga, I don't brag. My money do the talking, nigga. Nigga, I don't brag. My chopper do the smoking, nigga. Nigga, I don't brag. That's what them hoes do. Close your mouth, stop doing what them hoes do.
What's up, y'all? What's up with it? It's your boy Mel Swavy. How fresh like gravy. If you ain't getting money, you need to get from around me. What's up, good people? What's up, man? Good morning to y'all, man. Hope everybody having a good morning, you feel me? I'm having a wonderful morning. I'm fresh out the shower, you feel me? Feeling good, you know? Hey, everybody that's tune into the content, you know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe to the video. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, you feel me? We about to get it going, man. I got some good content I was thinking about this week. Now I feel like this content to be like on the money for people that's like don't have that extra stride for themselves, you feel me? Like have that, what's it called? Admiring themselves. So, you know, you got to have people that's in your circle, people that you know that's real close to you, that you can talk to, that could lead you in the right direction, you feel me? So this content right here, this topic right here is going to be about being a leader. Being a leader, some people take it as a difference from just like doing stuff what they want to do and just, you know what I'm saying, not following the wrong path for other people. You can have a good friend and he's not like, he or she's not following the right path, but they're leading you towards that way. And because they're your friend, close friends, you're going to follow because that's what they want to do. You feel me? But it takes time for you to actually think like, bro, I don't need to do this. I'm going to go this way. So if you rocking with me, you going to come this way with me instead of going down that way. You feel me? And I feel like that's a good way of being in leadership, because you never know. They might follow you. They might not be right there at the moment, but they will follow you soon because they know you're on the right track instead of going down that way. You feel me? I feel like being a leader it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience for some people that don't know what being a leader is. And this is why I'm explaining to y'all from my perspective. You feel me? So we're going to go like this. Being a leader is basically like, you basically have followers. And when I mean followers, I don't mean bad followers. I mean people that can go into your footsteps and can go farther from what they used to be doing or was told or taught, or, you know what I'm saying? Or basically like coming up in the world, you're like, oh man, I wasn't taught this when I was growing up, or your parents didn't show you this, but you got that friend, that admire, you know what I'm saying, that inspirational person that will always teach you and always guides you to the right direction. Like, for an example, teachers. Teachers have good leadership. They teaching you stuff, that knowledge in school that who else is going to teach you? Your parents can tell you about it, but not going to teach you unless they have the patience for it, or unless they're your teacher. You feel me? So I feel like they are good, for example, they are good leaders to the youth. You feel me? Because they're going to be teaching you stuff. They're going to tell you stuff, even outside of work. I mean, even outside of school work. You feel me? Like, you can call them but you can call them, talk to them, ask questions. If somebody else don't have the answer for you, you can call them. Or like you said, you got your parents too. You know what I'm saying? You got your friends' parents. You know, it's a lot of people that are leaders out here that don't consider themselves leaders, which is understandable because it's a very responsible thing to do, to try to keep everything together and try to guide people, which some people don't want to follow. You can't make them follow, but you can still try to show them footsteps. You feel me? And like, yeah, it takes a lot, man. Like, it takes a lot being a leader. You know, and I feel like being a leader is a good step of so-called parenting as well. You feel me? Like, you're being a leader to your children, your son, your daughter, you know what I'm saying, nieces, nephews. You showing them the right way. Even if you weren't taught that way, either way, you can still teach them in the right way from what you know or how you grew up. Yeah, everybody grew up different, so I understand everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand everybody don't know this or don't know that, but if you willing to change that life and still go on and still lead people to the same direction that you went, you being a leader. And like I said, it could take a lot of patience, a lot of time, and it could be hard too. So I understand it could be hard, but it's up to you willing to do what you want to do for other people. If you willing, oh man, I think you're going down the wrong path. Why not show them this way? Regardless if they listen to it or not, you can still show them the footsteps that way. You can have a friend that's real, not saying real bad, but like they're going in the wrong footsteps. Like, just for an example, say if their parents went the wrong direction and they're going that way, you can't get mad because you understand why they're going that way because their parents has done it. So they're following their parents' footsteps. Not saying they're not being a leader, but they could teach them another way from going that way that they went when you want them to have a better life than you. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I want my kids to have a better life than me. Yeah, I haven't, you know what I'm saying? You go through struggles and all that. You going to go through that. You got to go through the struggle to come up. And that's from experience. Everybody know that's from experience for y'all as well. So keep it just like that. Strive, grow. You know what I'm saying? Always try to teach somebody something because knowledge is very important. Very important. And like some people don't understand, like when you being a leader, sometimes like you got objectives, you embrace certain things different than other people. I could see him be a leader and my mans could be a leader. We're gonna clash, but it's not a bad clash. You feel me? We're gonna have a debate on like, oh, I did it this way, or I did it this way. Whichever way you want to do it, it all goes into the same direction to good steps for you. You feel me? So I feel like everybody go through different stuff, and it's understandable. I don't know none of that because you can have a friend, y'all both leaders, but then it's like sometimes y'all gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? You gotta commend on an idea of what you think and what he or she thinks. And y'all come together with it and take off with it. You feel me? It's all about communication, how you do certain things. Like you can give people an objective to see what they're gonna do. Regardless if they make the wrong decision or not, you still gave them an objective to see what they was gonna do so you can help with that. You feel me? Yeah, man, like setting goals for yourself, setting new targets. Like it's a lot of stuff that leaders do that bosses don't do. Bosses just basically like you could be a boss, but like I'm not saying you can't be a leader as a boss because you are a leader as a boss. But I mean like sometimes bosses is just they're the boss of it. They're handling everything. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, if you work in the food industry, they're handling inventory and all that. But you could be a boss and then you could be a leader as well. But then you could be a boss and have your coworkers a leader to strive the new people that's coming in to get where you at, to get where they're at. You feel me? It all takes, like I said, it all takes time and patience, man. You can't really knock it because like it's all how you take it. If I'm telling you, hey, I want you to do this every day. Write down something every day. Just an example. Write down something every day that you like to do. Yeah, I get tired of doing it, but you might get tired, but it's all part of the momentum of me pushing you in the right step from being the leader that I am today. You feel me? And I don't want nobody to take what I'm saying for granted, but like everybody is leaders out here, regardless if you're doing the bad thing or a wrong thing, because if you're doing the bad thing as well, you're leading them to the bad thing, not saying it's a good thing, you feel me? But you're also being a leader because they're following in your footsteps, not saying it's a good thing, but it's how you take it, you feel me? It's definitely how you take it because it's a lot of stuff out here that people don't know and they just go on with the flow. Like me, I go with the flow sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If somebody need my advice or something, oh yeah, I'm gonna be that leader and I'm gonna let you know what's good, what's bad, what's wrong, what's right. I'm gonna put you in a good mind state, regardless if you listen to me or not. You ask me something, I'm gonna give you what you ask me. Regardless if you take it or how you take it or not, it's no sugarcoating on none of that. You feel me? I'm just being respectful towards you, towards your opinion, towards how you wanna move, because I can just help you. All I'm doing is helping you, leading you to new targets, new goals for yourself. Make some goals for yourself. You wake up every morning, you like, I want to go running. That's a goal for yourself. You get up, that's a target. You get up and you run every day. Why not? Keeping your mind stay fresh, clean, you know what I'm saying? Nothing's bothering you. You work out. Same thing's working out. Same as you working out. You work out, you having a bad day at work, you get off work and you go work out. You'll let some steam off. That's a goal. That's a target for yourself that you want to do. That if somebody asks you, hey, what do I do if I'm stressed out? You can do a lot of things. You can go running. You know what I'm saying? You could talk to somebody. It's so many options out here that I'm just laying it out for people to understand. You feel me? Don't want nobody to misconstrue what I'm saying. Because it's always about, like, the list. And when I mean list, I mean, like, you give list for yourself to do every day. Like I do with my daughter. We got a list for her when she get up in the morning. Get up, eat breakfast. You eat breakfast, brush your teeth. You brush your teeth, put your clothes on. But the day before, we tell her pick her clothes out so she won't have to do it that morning. So that'd be another thing that's off the list, that's scratched off, that you ain't even got to worry about. You feel me? Put deodorant on. Make sure you got everything. Make sure you pack your book bag. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your lunch. All that's a list on what you can lead that person to do. So now, when they do it now without you telling them, they just gonna do it automatically because they do it every day. That's leadership. That's an example of a leadership. You feel me? Being a leader. You can't knock that, man. Like I said, it's always about, it can be tough sometimes, like with the ability to make tough decisions. And I understand 100% because you could be like, oh, I can keep helping you. And I'm going to help you until everything gets right with you. But if you don't need my help, I understand, but I'm going to always be here. That's the whole part of me leading you to the right direction. You feel me? There's always desire for like a greater, for it always helps people desire greater decisions for themselves. And I can't make a decision for you, but I would want you to make your own decision on how I'm leading you and how you feel on what you think you should do. That's the best option you can get, honestly, man. And I always hear this, lead by example. I hear that a lot. I tell my daughter that to my son. My son is only 4. My daughter's 8. So whatever she does, sometimes he don't know he's a kid. So he's going with what she's doing. And I'm not gonna say all the time it's good, but some of the time it's good and sometimes it's bad. So that's why I always tell her, lead by example. I hear that even now from like other people, grown adults. Why don't you lead by example? You got a kid and you leading your kid down to the dream where how you used to be. It's a different world now. You feel me? Like you can't sit there and I did this in the past. The past is the past. You gotta let the past go. I'm keep it a buck. You gotta let the past go. This now future is for your kids. Let your kids make their own decisions, but you need to also help them. And that's facts. You feel me? Yeah, I let my daughter make her decisions, and if it ain't the right decision, I can't get mad because she got to learn from it, of course. But I'm going to also, why don't you do it like this? Oh, I don't want to do it like this, Daddy. Okay, well, next time, if you just do decide to do it like this, you should do it like this. It's all part of leading. Like I just said, leading the example. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't understand that some of that go with great communication. And if you ask me something, like for example, if you ask me something like, yo, I want to get this car brand new 2021 Maxima, I think clean. What I'm going to come back with you is, can you pay for it? Are you eligible for it? Or do you want it because you see other people want it? Or do you really want it because you know you work hard for it? You feel me? It all goes in the same way of leading by example. Don't fall in the Bible because you see, oh man, my boy got a 2021 maximum and I'm going to hop on that bandwagon just because he got it. That's your friend. You don't got to do that. You do what's best for you. You do what's best for you. You don't have to copy nobody. People feel like, oh, you're copying me. It's not copying. It's called leading your own way, and then you doing it your own way. I can lead you to something, but you can do it your own way. Everybody know when you work, I could train you my way, but you're going to find your own way to work. That go for anything. Everybody knows that. I got trained at my job, and I'm like, oh, that's the way you do it. And I started finessing and doing it my way on how I work, because how you work, I don't work like that, but I work to my standards on how I know I'm supposed to work. You feel me? That's just how it is, man. Always want to be like a good leader towards people, especially with like people you know that got like good skills and everything. If you see somebody playing football, hey, go for it. Man, I don't think Wayne, you should go for it. You got good skills. You got good lead. I feel like you can lead this team. As coaches would say, you need to lead this team. I'm putting all my effort into you to lead this team. I'm not going to coach this team. I want you to lead them. That's them putting you in a good place in their hands so you can do what you can do to show them that you can lead, that you are a leader. That's facts. There's nothing wrong with that. It could be a lot of pressure. It could take a lot of time. It could be a lot of patience, but don't down yourself about it. Okay, you go to the first game, you playing your first football game. I want you to lead the team, and you lose. Don't think, oh, I'm not a good leader. If you led them on that field and y'all played y'all butt off, There's nothing else your coach could ask for. You led your team out there. Regardless if y'all lost or not, y'all played the best game that y'all could. You feel me? That's really all that matters when the coach tell you that. That go for anything. Dancing, work. Hey, I want you to lead the shift today. I'm not going to say nothing. Just lead the shift. When I was a manager, I had to lead the shift. Set by example. Do the policy way. That's basically all they want. They're putting their trust in you to lead, for you to show them that you can do this. It's a hard job, man. Like, it's a hard job. I call it lead the wave. You feel me? Like, it's a hard job, but it can also get you farther in life. From when you either coming up or want to come up, become a boss, CEO, you know what you can do and you know what you have to do. You feel me? I feel like that's the best way on my behalf, because I feel like you can't really get nothing better than that. That means it's gonna push you to another limit on thinking like so if you run in the shift, you're gonna be monitoring a lot of stuff. You're gonna be looking around. You're gonna be speaking out more, even though you don't like to. You're gonna be speaking out more. You're gonna be like, I'm not gonna say like a spokesperson, but you're gonna call the shift. You're gonna have meetings on the shift. You're gonna tell somebody if they doing something wrong or something. You feel me? Hey, why'd you do it like this? Well, you know the policy way is like this. That's you being the leader. Regardless they get mad or not, you're doing your job. At the end of the day, you're being a leader to your fellow crew members. You can't take that, then I don't know what else to tell you, respectfully. And like, you always gotta have an idea in the back of your mind. So if this don't work, always have at least 2 more plans on top of that. Because if that don't work, your second one should work. People know if your first plan don't work, your second plan always works. And if that second plan don't work, the third plan should actually work. Now, if 3 of those don't work, you got to start from the drawing board. You got to start all over and regroup, and do it, figure something out. You feel me? It's not. People think it's a walk in the park, but it's not. Like I said, it takes patience. It takes time for you being the leader. If you got a friend and your friend is like, yo, I think we should do this. And when I mean do this, like, say, I'm going to just use an example. We should rob a car. Why would you rob a car? Oh, because it seemed fun. Well, I'm going to go ahead this way because I'm not following you. Come on, bro, you my best friend. Woo, woo. I'm your best friend, but I'm not about to sit here and go down that road with you when I'm got my own path I'm going to. You're being the leader. Your friend to think about it later, like, dang, man, I should just listen to bruh or her, because I'm trying to set my own footsteps in something else that I don't need to be in when I could just follow you. It's like you're not being a follower, you're being led to the right direction. And I don't want nobody to misconstrue what I'm saying to you, but you being the leader is you being the leader. And when I say that, you being the leader, you got to hold it down. Big body, hold it down. You feel me? People going to look up to you and look into you for what they need answers for. Oh, man, what would Mel do? What would David do? I feel like David would do this. I'm going to go with David. You're setting the trends. You feel me? So then now, when they do it, and then you got the other people behind David, and they're like, dang, David would have did it like this. I'm going to do it with David. It's all leadership, you feel me? It's all going into the same direction, like, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Always going to that same way. Regardless if you do it a different way or not, it all goes to the same way, because you're being safe out here. You're actually thinking. You're not doing it without thinking. You know, it's all in a good way, you feel me? Always in a good way. And I'm only saying that because I've been a manager before. Sometimes you got to have a good vision. You got to learn how to project your voice so people can hear you and understand that this is what you want to happen. If it's not going to happen, either you going to hit them with the boot, y'all can slide, and I can do it by myself. Because I'm telling you, like, I know I've done it before. Trying to be flexible, all that. Like, I try to go around and help other people do their job and help me out, because at the end of the day, it's going to be on my name. It's not going to be your name. You come to work. I understand I come to work because I actually like my job. So if you can't follow by my rules and be flexible and do what I told you, or try to lead you into the right direction to get this money for yourself and help you if you got kids to take to school, all that good stuff, I can be more flexible and help you with that, but you got to help me at the end of the day. It's all about strategy, thinking, communication, open-mindedness, all that goes into what I'm talking about. Creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all goes into play like that. So when you being a leader, you gotta lead the young youth. And I'm saying that for everybody. You don't even gotta know this kid. You see a kid, he doing bad. Yo, kid, why don't you do it like this? Yeah, if they listen to you or not, oh well, but they'll hear you. They will definitely hear you. Like, they will definitely hear you. Because people don't understand, like, it's everybody, like, for example, the president. The president is supposed to be a leader, supposed to lead us into the right direction, supposed to lead us to do this and do this and do that. Some people don't look at the president as a leader, but they're the head of the office. So, of course, it's how you take it. Like, for an example, if I say I want to vote, you don't got to vote for me. I'm going to vote. I'm not saying that's not a leadership thing, but if I don't want to vote, I mean, if I'm going to vote and you don't, what I'm going to say to you? Oh, I'm going to vote because I feel like it's the best thing, because right now you're grown. You should have your own opinion to speak about on what you want to do. So that's just me. If I vote and you don't vote, it's nothing to hold against you. Oh, you didn't vote, so don't talk to me. You got your own opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. So it's how you take it, man. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's honestly how you take it. How you, like, trust in people. You want people to follow you, but not in your footsteps follow you, but you want them to go in the right direction. Because at the end of the day, we all grown. You feel me? We all grown. We all don't be, like, born with a leader. I said that wrong. We all don't be born trying to be a leader. You know, you got to take those steps to elevate. You feel me? Some people, oh, I was born to be a leader. Yeah, you must have thought you were, but you always make bad decisions on that. Everybody go through certain situations. So you can say, I was born to be a leader. Okay, so lead these people and do what you got to do. Why you going that way? Go that way. I'm confused. You feel me? Some people, oh, I was born to be. Nah, you wasn't. You were a baby. You didn't know what you were doing until you got to a certain type of age. Then if you went elementary school, kindergarten, and you chose the right direction to be a leader, that's fine. That means that you were either raised right, or that means that you had your own opinion on how you should do things. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Because I don't want nobody to understand. I want somebody to understand what I'm saying. Like, you can influence somebody. You can give them positivity. You know, like, being a leader is all about good vibes. It's not about no bad vibes unless you just in a hole and you just don't know how to get out. And you're like, oh, man, I'm just stuck. But I was trying to lead them in the right direction. Yeah, you're gonna mess up a couple times. I'm not going to say fail. You're going to mess up a couple times. It's understandable. But it takes that time for you to elevate to know, oh, let me think about this. Let me not go off reactions. Let me not listen to nobody else unless you want to take that knowledge in and use it for later. You feel me? And I don't think people understand, like, being a boss and being a leader is like two different things. You can be a boss and be a leader if you're willing to. There's nothing wrong with that. But some bosses just have that person be a leader and lead them the right way, like your boss led you, because of course your boss was a leader before he came a boss. You feel me? Respectfully. So you really can't say nothing on that. So it's like it all goes into elevating on how you want to do certain things. You feel me? And that part, you can't really knock it on that because that's factual stuff. Be creative. Think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Self-leadership. Like, you got to have that self-leadership for yourself, because if you like, all right, I'm going to do this my way. But if they go my way, of course they're going to branch off and do their own way. But the matter of fact, all that matters is they went that same way and they branched off and did what they're supposed to do. Called vision. That's what you call it. Called vision right there. All that, man. Like, don't be afraid to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Some people, oh, don't be afraid. Step up sometimes. It takes that one person to change a whole theory of anything. You feel me? A whole thing. Like, it be like that sometimes. You got strong leaders, proud leaders out here that will tell you, oh, I'm a leader. I don't mind talking to you. Or projecting my voice to talk or go out. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, it can get scary because people gonna look at you for everything, which is nothing wrong with it. If you're okay with doing that, go for it, man. Go for it. At the end of the day, when you a leader, it all comes with like team development. You got your team with you. You know you can build somebody up to become a leader, and you can go ahead and relax. Do it. Because it all takes time, man. Like, it all takes time. Just don't want nobody to think, oh, they can't do it. Don't say you can't do it. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't use the word can't. Can't is out the like, throw can't out the dictionary. You can do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Because I already know, like me being a father, I'm not going to force my son to play football regardless if I play football or not. I want him, to do what he want to do. Yeah, of course I want him to play football, but he going to do what he want to do. I want him to run track. I want him to play football. He choose basketball, baseball. I'm going to be there to support, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's like a little bit being the leader because he's choosing his own way to do what he want to do, football, basketball, and all I could do is support it respectfully. You feel me? But yeah, man, like it all goes into the play of I have trust in you. Thank you, please. All like good wording to becoming a leader. Hey, I need y'all to listen. Oh, can y'all listen up? Thank you, please. What can I help? I apologize. All that becomes in a box, and then you open it, and it's all your crew people, all your family, all your friends, all your coworker friends, teachers, admirers, all that, man. Like all that matters. And I don't want people to take it for granted, but all that matters. Don't overlook it because my teacher keep telling me to do this and do that. He or she's trying to be a leader towards you. They want you to do the right thing. They don't want you to fall down. Well, of course you're gonna fall down, but they're gonna pick you right back up and walk you to the door and lead you to the right direction, respectfully. Because, nowadays you got strong women that's out here that can, like, literally hold it down as being leaders more than men. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, for example, like, people saying Michelle Obama's going to be president. I would have never expected a woman to be president because I feel like some men will try to get off with she a woman, but at the end of the day, if she became president, what can you say on that? She's the head of the office. You got to deal with it. She being the leader before everybody. Now this whole women empowerment thing is definitely taking over. So if you can't respect it, you can bounce, man. Like, I respect it, man. Like, I really do respect it because we never thought this would happen, but now look at it. Women empowerment is taking all the way over, and I love to see it, bro. I love to see it, bro. I definitely love to see it because I feel like some women actually, they're more calmer than men. They can actually think about more stuff than men, and some women are more mature than men too. I'm not gonna say all women, but some women are. You feel me? So I would like to see that, man. That would be very different. Very different. A woman that's a president. Sheesh. Nah, that would be different. I won't mind seeing that though. You feel me? And also, it's all about your honesty towards your team, knowing yourself. Because if you come in there with a messed up attitude and you think you're going to run everything, it's not going to work like that. You got to respect everybody like they're respecting you. You got to listen to everybody like they're listening to you. Give ideas, intake on everything. Take all of it in, and you can use it, and y'all can make a whole goal for y'all. So for everybody, if somebody don't like something that you said, not saying like in a bad way, if you like, oh, I feel like we should do this. Well, can I add an idea? I feel like this idea will go good with your idea if we do it like this. It's all about communication, man. Communication and skills, man. And successfully after that, once everything hit the fan, everybody will listen better. Everybody will be paying attention. Everybody will be tuned in. You feel me? Speaking of tuned in, y'all tuned in to the network, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, everybody to be tuned in to what's going on or what can happen or what can change, all that. It's always good to listen carefully Ask questions if you don't know it. People kill me. That was a dumb question. You could say that was a dumb question, but if you don't know, that's not a dumb question. Like, I don't know what you want me to say on that. And I don't want people to feel like, oh, because you got lax in being a leadership. You know what I'm saying? You got lax in trying to be a leader and all your leadership fellow people, because it can get rough. You feel me? It can get rough. Like I said, thinking and then not thinking, it could be bad. Doing something without thinking, you know what I'm saying? Not listening to your fellow crew members, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do everything on your own when you don't need help. That could make a big downfall for your movement that you're trying to do. It ain't worth it. If you're gonna be a leader, be a leader. Stand up for whatever you're gonna stand for. Stand up. Take people with you. Have that good support with you, because if you don't have that good support, you're gonna feel lonely. You're gonna feel like you can't do it. When you have good people behind you, when they're gonna have your back 100%, don't shut them out. Bring them in. Take some advice. Take the knowledge in. Get help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. You being a leader. You're basically being a leader to help everybody. So if somebody give you some intel, take it. Use it. Finesse it. You feel me? Like, I just don't want nobody sitting here thinking, oh man, I could do this all by myself. Well, you got people behind you. Why would you want to do it by yourself when they can help? You feel me? It's always like a good position to be put in when people need you. You feel me? Somebody could be down bad and you walk up to them and you know you can do it this way to not be like this. They can never know, because either somebody never told them or they just don't want to. It's those two options. People raised different. People grew up coming in gangs. People didn't have their family there. People got kicked out. People are poor. People left the army and they can't pay that. Like, all that goes in today's society. You feel me? And I want everybody to understand that regardless, people will always help. No matter if you see a homeless guy sitting in front of the store and you give him $20, regardless on what he do with that money, you still looked out for him. So he knows that he got the help that he needed, regardless if you do good or bad with it. That happened the other day, man. I went out to eat, me and my brother-in-law and my boy Jalen, and a homeless guy rolled by us, and he's like, yo, I'm trying to get some McDonald's for my wife and me. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't carry cash, so I had $3. My brother-in-law gave him $2 and was like, yo, my brother-in-law was like, hey, man, make sure you go over there. And like after he left, I had to tell him, I said, whatever you told him is gonna be on him, because he know that we helped him out. Some people you don't have to tell. Some people you don't have to tell, but you can tell they're gonna do the right thing. So I was telling him, I was like, sometimes you can't tell people what they can do with the money. You did your due diligence to God and you blessed him. Whatever he do with it, that's on him. You didn't have to do that, but we did it anyway. So you did your due diligence and you gave him some money either way. Respectfully. So, and that means that some people take advantage and they do other stuff with it. Let it be. If you didn't want to give them the money, don't give it to them. But if you give them money and they do something else with it, you can't do nothing on that, man. People are growing out here. People gonna make their own decisions out here. You gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. Because it's all part of the vision. Like I said, it's all part of the vision of what you see. If you see somebody trying to do good, why not look out for them? If you see somebody doing bad and you know they're going to do bad, but you still bless them, why get mad? If it was like that, you should never gave it to them, respectfully. You feel me? If I see a guy and I know he's not doing good, hey, man, here you go, bro. Whatever you do with it, I hope it helps you. Or if you do something bad when you think about it later, he'll know later, like, wow, I should have never did that. That dude gave me $20. I should have either went to go get something to eat, or I could have went to go get some clothes for a job. Like, it all goes into play on how people think about it later. People not going to think about it right now, especially right now at this moment. No, people is not going to think about it right now at this moment. So you got to do what you got to do, man. I hate to say it like that. So that's just you being a good leader, trying to help somebody out. Either they take it or not, You still help them out. You still try to give them that good mindset of thinking like, hey, do good with this, I'm giving it to you. You can't tell them, oh, you need to do this or do this. You need to go over here because I'm watching you. No. At the end of the day, they grown, regardless, they do what they do with it. That's all they're going to do with it, man. Being a leader can be tough. Because sometimes I feel like I'm a leader. I try to set by example. And not even with my kids, just other people in general. If somebody called me and they're like, bro, I need this. I'm going to give you the best answer, advice that I can to give you. If you follow with it, that's good. If you don't follow with it, that's still good. But I'm just telling you, just take it in for later. Because it might help you later. That go for elderlies too. I talk to my dad, I talk to my grandparents, I talk to my mom, like, talk to my wife. Like, they always give me good advice if I got stuck in a situation. Because they're my leaders as well. We all can be leaders, but we all going to need help. It's not going to be a walk in the park. You're going to need help. You're going to need help with something. You can't figure it out all by yourself unless you just self-centered and just don't care and you just, oh, I got it. It ain't good to be like that. You feel me? Always want to believe, always want to trust, and always want to love. Because anything in the future, it can change like that quick, easy. You feel me? That can help you for your future. Help you think about a lot for your future. Goals you're going to make, helping yourself, higher purposes for yourself, family, friends, who you want to be in your life, who you want to be with in your life, all that. All that comes in the standard of the future and how you look at it. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So don't forget, man, there's nothing wrong being a leader. Lead the way for anybody, everybody. Regardless if you don't know, lead the wave. I call it lead the wave. Lead the wave. Lead the wave. You feel me? Lead it, man. Be a leader out here, man. Don't hesitate. Think about it. Think what you're going to do. Think about your actions. Think how you can do, help people, help the environment, society, all that. Because the world is changing. We all know the world is changing right now. You feel me? How stuff going on. Everything is not the same as it used to be when I'm coming up. You, especially people that's bringing kids into this world today, you have to tell them about what they used to do. And then to now, it's a whole different story, man. So, yeah, man. I feel like I'm a leader. Some people feel like I'm not a leader. That's fine. Yeah, I play a lot, but it's not hard to lead people into the right direction because I got led into the right direction and I became the person I am today with help. I didn't hesitate with help. I took the help. I moved with the help. I grew with the help. All of it. Take it in, man. There's nothing wrong with getting help, man. You being the leader, you can't do it by yourself. You need support. 100%. So like I said, everybody that's tuned in to this network, I appreciate you. Like and subscribe the video. I'm signing out, man. It's your boy Mel Swavy. High fresh like gravy. If you ain't getting money, need to get round.
You know I'm super good.
Nigga, I don't brag. My money do the talking, nigga. Nigga, I don't brag. My chopper do the stalking, nigga. Nigga, I don't brag. That's what them hoes do. Close your mouth, stop doing what them hoes do, nigga. My swag super cool. Yeah, I'm super cool. I got them racks up in my denims, yeah, they overflow. I stack my money through